So these cops, caught lying, and with their abusive behavior, remained on the street.
We own this city.
The story of We Own the City is about the Gun Trace Task Force, which was probably one of the most corrupt squads in policing history in America.
The actual police work of protecting a community, of solving crimes, had collapsed. That was already critiqued in The Wire. The next moment in the history of Baltimore is that officers were actually just robbing people.
What you got in here?
11,000.
Wow.
That's the equity from when I refinanced my house.
The equity mines.
A lot of thought went into how do we do this in the most careful way.
When did you first start doing robberies?
It wasn't like armed robbery.
Every story in this series was based on some real-life true event. You can feel that on set. It gives it a different level of attention to detail, a different level of authenticity.
To see it on screen is going to be triggering for a lot of people.
Get in the world. There's always one. Watch.
The trade-off is it has to be shown because it's the only way we'll ever get this reform that everybody dreams about.
Shooting this in Baltimore, you can't ask for anything more. We have to tell the story here with these folks, for these folks, and by these folks.
Come here! Car! It happened in Baltimore, and we're here walking in their shoes now, meeting people that they affected.
Why you pull me over anyway?
Why did we pull him over?
Real license obscured.
Don't look obscure to me.
It was quite emotional to be hearing the stories from passers-by telling us what it felt like and what hasn't changed and what needs to change.
Police yourself!
My father worked for the Department of Investigation in New York, so I had a lot of respect for a lot of the practices, but disdain for some of the institutional things. And so I was sort of always in the middle. Those nuances hopefully make their way into the storytelling process because these are human beings put in real-life situations. And what would you do if you were put in that situation?
I don't know, man.
You don't know, man. It's yours. You earned it.
You have all these different points of view, and every point of view is given some validity. It's really easy to just make this guy the bad guy, and these guys are the good guys. And on some level, that is what's happening. But there's just more nuance to it. If you want to do this job, then you're going to get complaints for doing this job.
This story is so relevant and will remain relevant until something actually happens to change that.
We're trying to explore the tension between trying to keep the city safe and doing it in a constitutional way. I think we're still trying to figure that out.
It's not a partisan issue. If policing's fair, then it's good for all of us.